really comes in handy.
Okay, I forgot. I'm so sorry, but we're at the part where we
But when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves, that's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skill.
Sounds like just staying alive is...
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered... I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you'll encounter in this... Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Really? What?
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price.
Not you too!
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that, if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first. I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing...
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of... Here's the situation. As I touched upon, recently things seem to have gotten more difficult. The head of the association is called Karisu, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you. Karisu will reach his wit's end if things carry on like they are.
Huh? Hello there. Good. That's a...
We heard the association...
Yes. Left, right, and...
The Sakoku decree certainly makes...
But it's not the root cause of our... No. What's really those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission?
Oh, of the three commissions...
That's right. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely...
Crystal Marrow.
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth.
What?
So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal marrow drove the price higher and higher. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle, the consequence of which is that we've tried communicating with the commission directly, But this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland.
Fontaine.
I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
We can take you there because we have it in the mall.
Sounds
But I'm not
awful.
gonna go like
You're really bleeding them dry. What do you think we should do?
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he's sourcing his stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down. If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Got it. We're on.
okay. Doing the transformer. So it's not a quest area again because I'm very bad.
Sorry. I need to fix it.
I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals? So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business. Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Karisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they? They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable, not by a single Mora.
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea. Let's.
That was quick. You resolved it already?
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by, but he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member of the International
ITA.
Trade Association?
Let's call
So
ITA.
he's
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt,
What?
then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
Huh. What a bummer.
The International Trade Association was initially very
ITA.
generous to him, but over time, with the...
So he left the association
I have
and turned
story.
his back on them.
I'm
Look
sure
at
it's
the
more nuanced than that.
times.
I
One,
believe
three,
even the most ungrateful and
6
cold-hearted of people
months.
still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
Ever.
Really? Is that
Well then, it sounds like you made...
Yeah, I'm very nice to me.
Which one should I choose?
Oh, we have to back now. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know what place now. Goodbye.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt. Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Ah, my hometown. The home of freedom.
I feel bad for
How
me.
I long to go back and visit.
It's working!
So, huh? What is this? What are you up to?
Just close your eyes already!
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants. Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right. Oh, look at them floating up into the sky.
This guy has a really active imagination.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me... You mean the folks from the International Trade Association?
A.
Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown, carried across the ocean. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just... Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Well, no one's stopping you, so...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough. So I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most... All right, I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them.
Come on, you scaredy cat. So come on, get it off your chest. What?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection.
It's plain evil gouging them like...
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. Evidence? You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's as it happens. I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went.
Really? Well, then there's no time to
You did something. That's pretty. Or is it even higher? A
Kanjuro!
snake.
It's him!
After him!
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Okay, good.
What could he be doing at a place like that?
It looks like he buried something over there, didn't it?
Just... Yeah. He's gone.
Whoa! Boring! Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of...
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one proof of his guilt.
Great! Well, now we have...
I'll say goodbye to you here then.
Huh? You aren't gonna come with us?
I need a little more time before...
Huh. Poor Werner is a pretty awkward guy, huh?
Okay, is that school? It's kind of annoying, but I have to get used to it. Just can't wait for the weekend. Are we going to quest area?
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come...
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no... And who are you? Another new member of...
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled Crystal Marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? Is this true? You've been swindling us!
Well, you see, the taxes,
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we...
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
Word has it that Samurai and the Commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure Commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Is that it?
Do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine. In that case, I'll send it over to you today.
And not even an ounce of shame for his actions.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree? Ah, Chief, you've arrived. What was
was all the commotion I heard just now?
He's the same guy from the Crux Clash. It's literally him.
Oh,
Equals-
we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're
What
never
the
grateful.
lying?
A helping hand. The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Oh, and you dare to utter the commissioner's name. You outlanders have no respect for the rules. Seize the merchants. We will resolve this
Uh-oh. This is going in...
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
Because he's a
Heard of
housekeeper.
the fixer?
He's a housekeeper of
Here's my
Kamsa
card.
Gayoto and Kamsa Gayoto.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young lady of our clan some courtesy.
Kamsa Gayoto.
You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi, I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less thing to worry about.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Hey, I was joking. It's if nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection
Paula? What's all that?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere.
Okay, look at him.
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. All right, time for me to answer your question. Straight to the point. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
You've been keeping your true identity a secret from us this whole time? So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's...
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but I'm not even sure myself. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Seems like
Himegimi.
she must be super famous in Inazuma,
Definitely.
given the reaction of those guys just now.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted, too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that
No,
he's the
do it
current head of
remind
the
me of
clan.
Faceless Ayato now? Oh my god.
I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn them. You're asking the right questions.
It isn't
And to be
usually
honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary.
But I started really recording. So. Hey.
Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island, and I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just...
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery, but the main thing was I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true. That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Change the tide of the times?
in the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found navigating powerful people. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree. That's an unexpected development. Yes, of course. I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help set that up for you.
Toma sure didn't put up much of a fight.
Well, one more thing. This invitation, good luck with everything.
I feel so bad. I wanted to say I want to do it, but they're both like rejection.
We should get going. Huh? What's up?
But we have teleport waypoints, so that's not a problem.
Oh, right! Paimon forgot all about that! Wait, so did Toma forget that too? Oh, darn it! No wonder he was so matter-of-fact about the whole thing! As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Komura Tea House to settle the score! Well, guess we should give it a try.
Stop there! Present your travel permits.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kinda urgent.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far as you'll get. Those are the rules.
As a traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of reach? Are you saying we should go? Guess it can't hurt to try. Who knows? Maybe.
Oh, now everything's getting better. But it's also bad because I cannot start the new quest when I get back from school because I don't have my own phone because I broke it. This is my dad's phone.
Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
It's not even my dad's phone, but it's just an extra phone. But I'm not allowed to have the phone because Dad uses it sometimes, and sometimes he takes it to work.
Oh, Commissioner!
And yeah.
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel. Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
Did you get all that, mister?
My sincere apologies.
I wanna get that.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan. It's an honor to meet you both.
Nice to meet you, sir. So, the reason we wanted to come and see you was because...
All in good time. To travel.
So what you're saying is, we really are pretty famous, huh?
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terror's sails and put the Overlord of the Vortex back under the sea, eh?
Exactly! Paimon thinks you make an excellent point.
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. You beat one of their harbingers in a duel. Is that true?
That is definitely true.
Oh, you heard about that too? Yep, it's true, all right.
Rito is greatly honored to have you visit us. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people.
Zeal or deal?
This...
Oh, sure, no problem. Whatever you...
Excellent. Well then, you must know the Qingxin. A flower grows on the mountaintops of Liyue.
Yep, we've picked a few of those before. So, you want us to go back to Liyue?
Yes, bring me 300 Qingxin, would you? Freshly picked, I mean.
What the heck?
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
Too much trouble, is it? Then how about this? We have a few items that need delivering. Perhaps you can help with that?
That sounds much more like it.
709
Oh
letters to
my
be
god.
precise.
Hey, what gives? How come you don't have people to do that already?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that?
I know, I did it. Well, community photo go to school, so
Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
That's the spirit. Don't
is
keep me
she held
waiting too
captive
long
by
now.
this guy? No way, she's held captive by him. That's what I think. So she's nodding her head. I feel like she tried to get away not to get captured. Where did she go? Let's go by. And shadow. Everyone can see each other. This was still even though
Halt,
from
you
Marcus.
two!
Huh? What did we do?
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read it immediately.
A letter? Quick, let Paimon see.
Dear traveler, with that I would convey this message to you in person. I apologize for the hasty means by which this letter has come to you, and I hope that it hasn't left you feeling perplexed or perturbed in any way. This is my first time extending an invitation to an unknown islander after all. It is no mere coincidence that our paths has crossed before. I hope that you would be so courteous as to meet me tonight under the glow of the redemptive moonlight. Please do not fret about the retainers and bodyguards. I will ensure that their attention shall be elsewhere. I look forward to the pleasure of your company. That's nice.
So this means she wants you to... But you didn't seem surprised at all by this. What's going on?
Oh, so she's not held captive.
Have you been up to something behind Paimon's back? What?
I don't know if she's captive or not.
really worrying.
You finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hiragi Chisato. This is technically the second time we have met. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Wow. She's the daughter of the
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments, and at last we have the chance to meet.
Is it Paimon or just something?
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is, well, I feared that I might never have another opportunity to discuss this with you.
Discuss what?
Ahem. I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
No, you misunderstand me. Please, allow me to explain. I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamachi of the Tensio Commission. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. But my heart is with Kamachi. There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you are Outlanders. Outlanders seeking to get to Narukami Island. It would be regrettable.
Oh, Paimon.
Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito. That is my promise. To be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention of letting you leave Rito.
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very arrogant-sounding woman just a few days ago. They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone who wasn't the Shogun. We don't have much time.
Dude, I just
Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border.
Get out of my way. Oh my god. Oh. Ugh, they still caught us.
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner. We must be certain that they reach Watatsumi Island intact.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and an additional qualified escort be dispatched to ensure safe transport of the goods.
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort the shipment personally?
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already asserted that this shipment must arrive on time. I'm certain punishment will be duly dispensed if it fails to do so.
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that, well, we don't know who this...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? I'm sure you are all quite... Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety on your own?
Boy, Chisato can talk.
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have you accompanying us. You're...
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing to this.
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself.
Yes, but that's not the problem.
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Don't...
Yes, my lady. You heard her?
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it.
Surprise!
I got careless.
Ship on us!
So I'm going to leave it now. I need to go to school. Bye guys.